Danny Rarity here. Get ready, get rowdy, daily vibes for Game 5 between the Buffalo Sabres and Montreal Canadiens in Buffalo today. I got some great news and great hype and all that good stuff for you today. So watch along, like, comment, subscribe, and I've been appreciating the support lately a lot. So I'm going to start highlighting a random commenter every single video. And today's highlighted commenter is Webbo's Show. Thank you very much, man, for the positivity. I appreciate you. And let's get into the video. Something to fire you up before the game. Our Game 5 drummer is scary good. You guys know, I mean, come on, the Buffalo legend himself, the population of Pominville. I mean, come on, watch this clip, get hyped up for the show tonight. Pominville, coast to coast, these guys are good, scary good. You already know what's up. He's banging the drum. Get loud, baby, get loud. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness, man. That is an amazing choice. Now, you know, all we need to do is fly in a Penagena for, you know, the next game maybe, and we'll be really, really happy. But, you know, Pominville, excellent choice to bang that drum. That's what I'm talking about, baby. And another thing, if you need to get a little more fired up, more than you might already be, a little bit of coach trash talk going on right now, right? Between Lindy and Marty. So Lindy was asked about the penalties, right? And he said, I think they're going down easy. And you know, kind of implying that they're diving, that they're you know, put a little grease on their skates, all that good stuff. Now I think that Buffalo is taking a lot of really stupid penalties. I think they're putting themselves in situations where they can just fall and get a call. Like, I don't think it's as like one-sided as like they're only getting these penalties because the Canadiens are diving. I don't think it's like as easy as that. I think it's Buffalo, you know, for instance, Tage Thompson, you know, giving him a little love tap on the back. I mean, in that situation, right? Like, yeah, he might have gone down a little easy, but if you didn't kind of give him that little love tap in the first place, then him going down easy wouldn't have given them a reason to get the penalty called. You know, it's that type. It's those little things in my head that's just like yeah, he went down easy, but you put him in a situation where he could do that to trigger the penalty. And but anyways, that's besides the point. They're taking other stupid penalties too. But I know Lindy. I mean, it's also a good way to fire up your boys. Try to fire up the fan base. I think they're going down easy. And then Marty was asked about Lindy's comments, and Marty said, "Is he talking about his team too?" This game could be brutal on any end. And now you got to think too, are the refs thinking about this? Have the refs been like, or anything like that? I mean, I'd say most likely not, but it's always a possibility that the refs are going to be like, man, we should be more careful about this. Or maybe we're going to get an embellishment call. That'd be really interesting and very fun, depending on which way it goes, or fun or terrible. So, you know, this game could get greasy today. Let's get ready. Let's go, boys. And now up next, I kind of want to pull up some stats from the last game that could be really interesting heading into tonight and maybe even the rest of the series. So this is from, obviously, the previous game. Time on ice, I thought, was very interesting. And time on ice is a very simple stat that can kind of tell you a lot just from that. It tells you who Lindy is favoring right now, who he's trusting, and who might be taking advantage of this ice time, whether they're putting up stats or not. Time on ice is usually a really good indicator of who Lindy thinks is playing well. So Alex Tuch, leading all forwards, almost 22 minutes on ice time. The last two games he's played really, really well, so I like that. Tage Thompson as well. People say he had kind of a rough last game. I think he's still like improving, right? So game 3, I think it was not great. But this game, I felt like, especially in that first period, in that first 10 minutes or so, he looked like a bat out of hell. He looked so good, and then it kind of dipped for the rest of the game, but we know that dog is still there, and he's taken power play face-offs too, so you know he's not like, nothing's like too wrong, I think. So hopefully this is a good sign for Tage, and he's going to kick it up here heading into the rest of the series. Peyton Krebs as well. I gushed about him in yesterday's video, man. He has played so friggin' good. I'm so happy for him. Josh Doan, of course, we all know Doan and Benson, incredible players. They're gonna get ice time. No arguments from anybody. Jack Quinn also playing really good. Still snake bitten on a goal, but you know he'll get there. He'll get there. He's very talented. And then Hellenis. Round of applause for Hellenis, man. Great player, great game. Exactly what we needed. Exactly what we wanted. And then after him, some notables: Josh Norris, Zucker's ice time going down. Beck, Greenway and McLeod holding down that fourth line. McLeod's ice time getting reduced. Yeah, I mean, when Hellenis is playing like that too, McLeod is bringing some really good speed to that fourth line, and I think it's helping out that fourth line a little bit. Greenway had some pretty bad errors in that game as well, but I think we can live with it for now. I don't think it's been like game breaking or anything like that, but a couple giveaways here and there. Beck is just doing his thing. I think he's fine. Zucker, again, just just something seems off with him. I don't know. Norris seemed like, again, like half the game he seemed really good and on point, and then the other half he seemed to kind of like go down. But that kind of gives me positivity for this game too with Josh Norris, because he looked so gosh darn good in the first part of that game. He was making great passes, he was handling, he was going with speed. So I think he's another player. Him and Tage could be ones that are kind of snapping back into things, which would be incredible for us. And another thing, face-off percentage. You're telling me we won more face-offs than them in that game? That's never. It feels like it's never been done before, the way we've been just horrendous in the face-off dot. So especially, I mean, incredible. I love that. That is so good for us. Playing that possession game. Hellenis is also really good with possession. So it's kind of, and McLeod, even McLeod on the fourth line is bringing a little extra possession on that fourth line. So we're definitely trying to play more of a possession speed type game, which I think is more our game in general. So I do overall like these adjustments so far. And I don't think, as of the recording this at 8 a.m., I don't think they've released like the lineups for today, but I'd imagine a lot of it's going to stay the same, including UPL and net. UPL's probably going to get the net. I can't see us taking it away from him after his incredible game, but I will say he should have a short leash. And if we lose this game, if he lets in, let's say, two dumb goals instead of just one in a really close game type thing, then depending on how egregious it is. But I really think we should switch back to Lion for 6 and 7. I have a little more trust in his consistency. But UPL, I think, earned at least this start too as well. So I think that's going to be really fun. And then Dahlin having the second least ice time of all defensemen. That's really interesting. That is super, super interesting. I mean, he really hasn't had a very great series. He had like some flashes, but nothing super consistent. So, but I mean, to have him under 20 minutes is really weird, especially for Dahlin. But on the other end, Samuelson and Power have been playing so good. They have been really, really good this series. So at the same time, it's not like a crazy time on ice difference. And also kind of rewarding, these two have been playing really, really good, especially that last game, man. Sammy was so good on offense. And Power has been ripping shots the entire series. So I still like agree with this distribution. And dude, I'm excited. This is going to be a good game. Hopefully good for us as well. Back in Buffalo, baby. Thank you for watching. Get fired up. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go, Buffalo.